Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special edition of Handicapping at Del Mar. This is a new segment I'm going to be calling here. This is going to be the fastest 8 minutes in all of sports is about to occur here, folks. We got 8 races at Del Mar on Friday, August 2nd. I will be with Matt. My name is Carlos, also known as C Ortega 999. We are going to be doing the fastest 8 minutes in all of sports. 8 races, handicapped in 8 minutes. Let's get this show on the road. Starting here in race 1 at Del Mar, we got a maiden 50,000 for Calbreds, going 6 furlongs over the poly track. Number 3, Unusual Dawn here, is going to be the first-time starter here for Peter Miller, who hits with first-time starters at 25%. Debut maiden claimers, he hits at 27%. He just recently had a gate workout at 48-4 back on July 29th. I really like the workout 2 back on the 23rd where the horse went a minute and 1/5. That was the 6th fastest out of 37 that morning. Number 3, Unusual Dawn, 5-2 morning line. Most likely may get a better price on him. Looking at number 2, Shark Bait Willie is 12-1 morning line. I like the gate workout last out. 35-3 for Barry Abrams, who only hits with 4% for first-time starters. And then I go with my third choice on the outside, number 7, Sailor's Brother, who is coming in with his second race of his career. He finished second, beating 4 lengths. Main 25 up north at Pleasanton.
Race 2 is a 6 furlong sprint here on the main track, a non-winners of 2 lifetime. Very weak field here, but coming into the race, Kavala has run some very nice races. Number 2, note that she gets apprentice rider Irvin Orozco. So she will be carrying 7 to 11 less pounds than the other runners, which is a big advantage already. Her last race on June 28th, she finished 3rd, beating a good 7 lengths, but that was at 2 turns. She might not want 2 turns. She might be a better sprinter. She's run her best races sprinting, and 2 races back, she ran 6.5 furlongs, which is a half furlong longer than this race. And she finished 2nd and was only beaten 2.25 lengths to Spring Gal, who would be very tough if she was in this race. So if Kavala can run another race like that, I expect her to be a major contender in here. She's going to be coming from off the pace, which closers don't usually do well on this racetrack, but there should be a little bit of speed up front to set it up for her. And I do think Orozco can put her a bit closer if she has a better shot at winning. I think she can be closer here. So number 2, Kavala in the second race at Del Mar.
Race 3 at Del Mar is a maiden 20,000 for fillies and mares, going a mile and a 16th on the poly track. I like number 1 here, Proud Bach. Proud Bach is coming off a second place finish against Similar here at Del Mar, going a mile. Gets Sagala once again aboard for Stephen Miotti. I like the effort last out, like the way the horse ran one of his best races in his career, finishing second at the spot. Was big odds 30-1. Won't get that price today if she can run similar to the way she did back on July 19th here at Del Mar. She's a good shot here. Also, the 2 outside favorites here, the 8 and the 9, are my second and third choice. My second choice is going to land on Liar. Carino ran second with this horse back at Betfair Hollywood Park here at this level, at this distance. Has a good shot here. And then the 9, Top Knot, with Joe Talamo and Vladimir Sarif, gets my third pick at 2-1 morning line.
Race 4, a 6 furlong sprint, $8,000 for fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up. And going towards the outside here, number 10, Mary Contrarian, morning line 9-2 for Martin Garcia and trader Mike Mitchell, who's a very good claiming trainer. And Mary Contrarian ran her first race here at Del Mar on the first Thursday of this meet, and she finished second, beaten to She's All Yours, beat Mary Contrarian. She's All Yours is a very nice filly. I think she'd be tough to beat if she was in this race. And she has a race over this track, so that will be beneficial towards the other fillies and mares in here. And she's run relatively well at Del Mar. She's run 3 times. 2 out of the 3 times she finished second. So even though she hasn't won, she's run some very respectable races. She'll get a perfect stalking trip in here. Has a good outside post, so Garcia can look and see what he needs to do, if he can go towards the front or sit back if there's a lot of speed. So Mary Contrary, number 10 in race number 4 for Martin Garcia and Mike Mitchell, is my pick to win the 4th race.
This is race 5 at Del Mar, claiming 25,000, going 6 furlongs on the poly track for 3-year-olds and upwards. I like the outside horse here in Gut Shot Straight. Martin Garcia gets aboard for the first time for Mike Mitchell. This horse has been running well against claiming 40,000s, won by a neck 2 back at Hollywood Park at the claiming 40,000 level. Tried it here at Del Mar for 40,000. Didn't really run well at all. Now it's dropped here for 25,000. Got the bad outside post though, but I think it's capable of working in his favor. I like the fact that he gets the outside post based on the fact that I think there'll be some speed on the inside. Second choice here, I'll go to number 2, Magic Beam. I just think there's plenty of speed in this race that will set up for a horse that will sit mid-pack or off the pace. And my third choice goes to the number 8, Let's Get Crackin', who's coming off a year layoff for Bill Spar and Agapito Delgadillo.
The start of the late pick 3, race number 6, a mile and a 16th on the turf course. And I like number 1, Zanbo. She's had some rough beats in her career, and last time out on June 7th, that was where one of those times she finished third, being 3/4 of a length, so she was right there close. She had every chance to do it. She got in tight at the wire, though, so that may have been an excuse. She had to steady a bit there. She's 1 for 8, so she's had a difficult time winning, but that being said, she's faced some nice fillies, and I think this time she finally faces a field that she can beat. Warren's Flasher, the filly that she lost to last time, is a very nice filly in her own right, and Zanbo will get a perfect stalking trip here. Going to save ground for leading rider Rafael Bejarano and trainer Mike Pipe, who's an outstanding trainer in my opinion, and I think this is a good spot for her. Just a quick note, number 4, Market Quote, who's the favorite in this race. She's been favored in her last 3 starts and hasn't been able to win, so those people betting on her have really lost a bit of money with her. But number 1, Zanbo, my pick to win the 6th.
Number 7 is the feature today on race number 7 here at Del Mar for the Real Good Deal Stakes for Calbreds, 3-year-olds, going 7 furlongs on the poly track. In my opinion, the morning line favorite here, number 2, Tism Minister, is the horse to beat. Coming out of Open Graded Stakes Company, comes off the swaps, second place finish. Lost by 2.5 there to Chief Havoc, who came back to race in the San Diego Handicap, which is the prep race for the big one here at Del Mar, the Pacific Classic. Was able to win a grade 3-2 back in the affirmed handicap, going a mile and a 16th. Cuts back in distance here at 7 furlongs. Going to get plenty of speed to run at here. Says a Minister, I think, is going to get a nice, easy field here to deal with. Hopefully he doesn't sit too far back. Other contenders in this race, number 1, Omega Stars, coming off a layoff. I really like the 6 furlong work out of the gate, 1:12.4. Bejarano gets aboard for Hollendorfer, and a long shot in the outside, number 8, Ambitious Brew for Martin Jones. Good long shot play at 12-1 morning line.
The last race on the Friday night card is race number 8, a 5.5 furlong maiden 20 claimer here. Going to number 7, Hard Play for Edwin Maldonado and Jeff Bondi. First of all, they're a very good jockey trainer combo. They hit at 26%. So when you see these two together, that's a major plus. Now we go to Hard Play here, coming off a little layoff here. Last race was on June 13th, and she was beaten badly by 9 lengths. But now he takes the drop from 62.5 main claimers all the way down to 20, and he's the speed of the speed in this field. There's a good amount of speed. He's by hard spun, so he should be able to go at a pretty good pace here. He has shown speed all his races, and with the big drop in class today, I think Hard Play is the one. With at 7-2 the morning line, I'll take a shot with him. Just making a note here, the favorite, Concord West for Joe Talamo and Cody Autry. I don't like the move from maiden special weight down to the maiden 20 level, and you've seen he doesn't run well in the synthetic. He's 0 for 1, so Concord Port, a major vulnerable favorite here. Race number 8, number 7, Hard Play.